Are live, everyone. I hope the picture is not as herky-jerky for you as it is for me. Yeah, my video is kind of wacky, so hopefully it's going smoothly for you. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. I started a little early. I always try to start a little early in case something goes wrong. Hello, Big Gay Dave and Garrison. How do you do? In case something goes wrong, so if I have to scramble and fix something, I'll have a couple minutes to do it. Hello, Jamelin and Chad and Jason. How's everybody doing? So, hello, Matt. So I'm going to be out of town for a few days starting tomorrow, and of course, that is when Hasbro is going to be doing a G.I. Joe live thing. At just the moment when hello Lolbuzz 2, good for you, hello Lester and the Loud American and super guy and Matt and Jeffrey, hello and there's Comic Tropes. Hello Comic Tropes, thanks for being here. So yeah, Hasbro had to wait until I was going to be on the road to do a live G.I. Joe focused thing. I don't blame them. They did not check with my schedule before planning this, but I understand. But it's going to be June, and they have been hinting that they have been holding some things back so we can have some surprises in June. So it's going to be June. Hey, it's Joe Motion Videos 82. How do you, yeah. Be here for the next 5 minutes. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. It's nice to see you. Don't get to see you in here that often, so I'm glad you're here. Thanks for taking the time. One of the things that I guess they're planning on doing is opening a vintage G.I. Joe vehicle. Hello, Sparkster. Who's that? Hello, Jason. Hello, Cyclonus. Hello, JG. How do you do? Hello, Rob Vegas. Good day. Thanks for being here. Hello, MCDJ ACDC. One of the options for a vintage vehicle that I guess they're going to open for this live thing is the G.I. Joe Equalizer, the Slaughter's Marauder. Oh, thank you, Comic Tropes, for the super chat. Gas money. This should get you a mile or so. Yeah, gas is outrageous. It's... I just, yeah. When I was planning this trip, gas wasn't so expensive, but it got expensive. Since one of the options that they might open, hello Dagon, is the Equalizer. It inspired me to dig into the storage containers where I'm keeping a lot of stuff and pull out my Equalizer. So I thought we'd take it's a little dusty. I thought we'd take a brief look at this. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Hasbro would surprise me if they fulfill the classified pre-orders I've already made. Well, that would be a good surprise, wouldn't it? I haven't looked at this in a long time, and this is a hell of a vehicle. So I thought I'd take a minute and look at this. Just take a gander at it, just because I haven't seen this for a while. The Slaughter's Marauders vehicles were I think the best part of Slaughter's Marauders. These are great. This is a great G.I. Joe vehicle, I think, for any era. I mean, just look at all the stuff on it. Look, it's got camouflage paint. That was a rare thing to get camouflage paint. Hello, Loki, and I think that's the same Matt that I said hello to, but if not, hello. There are lots of Matts in here. Lots of Matts, lots of Chris's, but I'm happy that you're all here. Thank you. So I thought I'd take a brief look at that. And then later in this live stream, I thought, hello, Jason and Cobra Island, and I already said hello to Sparkster, but hello again. Hello, WWGAD85, always nice to see you. This is the Equalizer from 1988. Hello, hello, Rodimus, thanks for being here. The Slaughter's Marauders Equalizer from 1988. And this is a cool little thing. So I wanted to take a look at this. So I'm going to do that in this video, in this live stream. And then I thought maybe toward the end of the live stream, hello, Garcia. Toward the end of the live stream, I might open something that I haven't opened before, something that I've been holding on to. I thought I would open. Oh, thank you, Christian Bricks. Thank you very much. Greetings from Denmark. Greetings, Denmark, from the United States. My Quinn drawing is amazing. Has your sketch sales taken off? I strongly suggest everybody get one. Thank you, Christian. I haven't actually been advertising the sketches for the last couple weeks. I will be not available for the next few days because I will be on the road. But when I get back, I can pick up the sketches again, and if anybody would want to order a sketch, I will do that. I'm really, really glad you liked the Quinn. I've never drawn Quinn before, and it was fun. It was fun to draw a character that I've never drawn before. But I do need to get a lot of drawing done. I have a busy June, a very busy June, because I've got to get videos done because that's ready to rock and roll. I've got to go to Joe Fest, and I've got to prepare for Joe Fest, and I've got to get my own videos for Cobra Convergence done and ready. So June is going to be busy. I've already warned everybody, you may not see as much as far as full edited content from me in June, but that's not because I'm not working. It's because I'm working a lot to do big project stuff. So you will get a lot. You will get a lot. But it may be a minute because I've got to catch up on some things. One of the things I've got to catch up on is I've got to get more sketches done for Joe Fest. Loki says, where is Joe Fest? Joe Fest is in Augusta, Georgia, and it is at the end of June. You can, I think the website is just joefest.com. I think. I'll find the link for you guys later. Sorry, I'm unprepared. I'm unprepared. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a minute and look at this. Because it's cool. And then I thought at the back half of the video, I could open something, and I'm gonna open something that's been staring at me. Hello, Thane Woods. Thanks for being here. I'm going to open something. I do need an intern. Yeah, that would be great. Why can't I get an intern? Something that's been staring at me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to open this classified Cobra bat. I've got a couple of these now. A viewer very kindly sent one in. But then I found a couple in the wild, shockingly, because I hadn't seen any of these for months, and then surprise, I find a couple of them. So it's an impromptu army build of Cobra bats. So I thought I would open this guy, and then we can compare him to the vintage Cobra bat. I have my bag o' bats here. That's what it's, a bag o' bats. I got a bag of bats. Yeah, so live unboxing. Before I started the live stream this evening, I was just looking over there. I had it sitting over here, and I'm like, man, I really want to get my hands on this. I want to see it really close up. I want to check out all of the accessories and the battle damage stuff. See, it's got battle damage stuff. I want to check out all that. So we'll do that later on. Let's see. Comic Tropes, my favorite Targets and Walmarts, our local Targets and Walmarts haven't had any classified figures other than the Snake Eyes Origins ones for months. Mine too. The promise is that there will be more, but yes, I have the same issue. And I've got all of the Snake Eyes movie figures that they have. I still don't have Scarlet. I'll get Scarlet. But I've got the movie figures they have. So there's nothing there for me to get. I already have it. So, there should be some, the next waves coming in at some point. But definitely hasn't made it there yet. Let's see. Beta Ray Bob. Beta Ray Bob, didn't you request a magnet from my trip? If you did, send me your address. I shot you an email. Send me your address so I know where to send it. Yeah, the Equalizer, I think, is intended to be an anti-aircraft tank. It's missing a missile. That means it must have dropped down in the box where I was storing it. I know I had all the missiles, but yeah, look at it. I mean, that's a huge anti-aircraft system. That's what that is, with like radar and like Doppler and stuff. Yeah, thank you, Bob. So yeah, that's how I would interpret this. I'm trying to get the lighting. I'm trying to get it in the shadow so you can see the really nice camouflage paint on this guy. But yeah, this is to me this is a mobile anti-aircraft system, and it's gorgeous. It's dusty. It's dusty. I could put dusty in it, but it's got dusty on it. Yeah. So let's just dive in. Let's look at this. I got this a long time ago. A long time ago. Yeah, missing another missile. Yes. Another rattler bites the dust. That's how it got lost. It shot down a Cobra rattler. I got this a long time ago, and I haven't reviewed it yet. Was the Equalizer a repaint of something or completely new? It's half new. The bottom half is from the 1985 G.I. Joe Mauler. Just imagine it in tan instead of green and camouflage. But the top is new. And the other Slaughter's Marauders vehicles were like this as well. They used the chassis of an older vehicle, but they added a new weapon system on top of that. They did that with the Lynx and the Armadillo. And they did the same with this. One thing that I find interesting, though, is that the Mauler was a battery-powered motorized vehicle, but the Equalizer is not. The Mauler had real treads. The Equalizer has plastic fake treads, and it has wheels, right? But here's a fun thing. It doesn't have batteries, but it still has a battery compartment, sort of. It's got a door for a battery compartment. You could like, it's hollow in there, but you know, they just took the body of a motorized tank, took the motor out, took the battery thing out, and just used the shell of it to make a new vehicle. Can I get this back on? Have I doomed myself by taking this off? I think I can get back on. Am I even doing it the right way? Hold on. This is hard to do and try to keep it on camera. Oh, it goes the other way, doesn't it? Hold on. I gotta put it back on or I'll lose it. There, got it. There we go. So yeah. I love the Slaughter's Marauders vehicles. One issue with the Slaughter's Marauders, at least a couple of the Slaughter's Marauders vehicles, is this thing. This rather notorious tow cable, which is almost always missing. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm sure noticed. Yeah, the killer whale also has like a cavity underneath. So who knows what that was originally meant for? But this, we do know that used to be a battery compartment. This silly thing. These things are so absurdly rare. And I'm glad I got this when I did, because this would have been even more expensive than it was at the time. I gotta tell you, I don't love spending ridiculous amount of money on silly pieces of plastic like this. Now, I don't mind spending some money on something like this. Yeah, but this, not so much. And since I will eventually review this, I do need to have it complete, so I've got to use this. And yes, these are very thin. This is, these tow cables came with the Mauler and the Equalizer and the Lynx, and going all the way back to the Wolverine from 1983. This, I mean, it's nice. It's kind of cool a little bit. It's sort of cool, but there's not a whole lot you're likely going to do with it. So it just becomes an extra piece. I mean, it adds a little bit of character to that side. It adds some depth to it, sure. There's that. But it breaks easily. It breaks very easily. Jeff says one with his Wolverine broke when he got it out of storage. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. So yeah, that's this. Yeah, there's the Equalizer. This thing has like everything. One thing I really like about it is the missiles and the gun turrets. The guns are synced. They're connected, so they will elevate. They'll like ratchet elevate together. That's just cool. That's just cool. And it comes with some, like, it has some of the other features that the Mauler had. So it has some, I can get it off. Wow, that's really stuck on there. Some removable engine covers. There we go. So yeah, you can take the engine covers off. And it's got, let's see. Why haven't I reviewed this yet? It's a big vehicle, and so it'll be a complicated review that will take a lot of time to shoot. So it's a little intimidating, but it also has the hatches on the front. So it's got the opening hatches, so the figures can fit in there. It's just really nice. Foot pegs. I don't believe it has any foot pegs, which the Mauler did not either. And neither did the B.A.T. And the Wolverine also didn't have foot pegs. Yeah, that's it's short on the foot pegs. It was fairly common for troops to ride along, on top of tanks and other vehicles. So having foot pegs isn't a bad idea, but I think this is fine. It's got a lot of great technical detail on there, and I don't think... Hello, Jumpin' General. How do you do? Hello, Dendo Star. Hello, Sean Beckett. Hello, Will and Steven. Thanks for being here, guys. I don't think I would want this really nice detail broken up with a foot peg. I just think it looks good. Hello, Kellis. How do you do? I just think it looks too nice to plop a foot peg on there. So I'm kind of glad they didn't put foot pegs on this one. I think it looks better without it. So there you go. I've got it does have like tiny little antennas. It's got a lot of detail. Has these little side grenade launcher things. This piece here is hinged, and it will open. It'll open, and I think you can shove that in there. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a feature or just a way they designed it to accommodate the radar dish. But yeah, you can open up the back. This is just tremendous. This I think is going the extra mile for a vehicle, which could have been a simple repaint of a classic vehicle, and half of it is. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I will do my best. Thank you. I will. He says, have fun on your trip. I'm gonna try. We should have a good time. I think. I'm taking my daughter. Oh, I knocked off the thing. Hold on, let me reattach it. These side panels don't stay on super well. In fact, I've knocked them off a couple of times while I was getting ready for the live stream. So let's see if I can... There we go. All right. Anyway, so yeah, it's got the mud flaps in the front and the back. So, like, it has it has almost everything the Mauler has. I was gonna say it has everything the Mauler has and then some, but okay, let's not forget it's hollow in there. There's no motor, so it doesn't have everything the Mauler has. Oh, Harold says first time at Joe Fest. Well, look me up there. Hey, is Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse in here? Did I miss those guys? I'm sorry if I missed Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse. Hello, Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse. Always nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello, Samuel Russell. How do you do? Hello, Gray Fox. Hey, hello. Yeah, I was just taking a minute to look at and admire this Equalizer. I just felt like it. I just wanted to. So I did. For those who missed it, I'm leaving tomorrow on a road trip with my daughter. We're going to go out of town for a few days. It's something that we've been planning for months and months. We're finally going to go. So I will be indisposed for a few days, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be working. I have Cobra convergence to get ready. I have my own videos to plan, so I'm still going to be busy, but I'm going to be busy on the road. Hey, Act Figure Expert, how do you do? It's the Equalizer, one of top 10 Joe vehicles. I agree. This is nice, and like they really didn't slack on this. They didn't skimp on this, right down to the camouflage paint. I mean, it was a rare thing to get any kind of paint on a vehicle, but this all over camouflage, at least on the main body, that's special. This is special. So yeah, I dig this. I just wanted to admire. I just wanted to admire the beautiful vehicle. So yeah, so there's that. I should review at some point. I will. I don't know when. I will. I would also really like to review the Mauler. I think I have. Oh, thank you, the Killer Weezer. Bought that years ago, mint and sealed box, and enjoyed putting it together. Cool, the Killer Weezer. Since you mentioned that, that is something that the Hasbro G.I. Joe design team is apparently going to do. They're going to open a vintage G.I. Joe vehicle, and one of the vehicles that they may open, hello James A.K. Ratface, one of the vehicles they may open is this one. So that's what inspired me to check it out. So there's that. I'm going to set it over here so I can see it, because I want to admire it. Even as we're speaking here, I want to admire this lovely vehicle. Yeah, I don't think YouTube lets you do links. I don't have any control over it. YouTube doesn't do that, so sorry. But now I want to open this. It's time. I'm eager to open this. I've already cut the tape. I found this, and look at this. See, this is not one to keep. This is not one to keep in the box. Look what they did with the hang tag. Look at this. The hang tag is like sideways. This is ridiculous. Hello, Woodman. Nice to see you. How do you do? So real great effort there, Target employees, sticking the hang tag on there sideways. Nicely done. So yeah, this is not one to keep in the box. This is one to open. So let's open the classified Cobra Bat, because I am eager to see this. Let's see it. I missed your question, Samuel. Much apologies. Sorry about that. Sometimes when I'm soliloquizing or admiring G.I. Joe toys, I can't keep up with the live chat as well as I'd like to. Sorry about that. But let's open this. This is first of all, let's look at the box. Let's see. There are the symbols. I will. What's your favorite G.I. Joe movie? I guess Retaliation. I guess. That's a difficult question. You ask a difficult question. Yeah, Sean. I just love the. I've seen the '87 movies so many times. I must really love it, right? So whenever I actually do a review of this guy, I will make up. I will make up names for each of these symbols. But there's the package. There's the artwork. But let's get them out. Let's get them out. I want to get them out. Okay. There may be a plastic crinkling sound. Sorry about that. Sorry. So here he is out of the box. There is a nice red Cobra at the back. And here we go. There he is out of the box. Retaliation, and none of the G.I. Joe movies have been perfect, but there were elements of Retaliation that I liked very much, probably more so than the other options. We'll say that. Hello, Chris, yes, hello, Chris. Sorry, I thought I saw a new name in there. Sorry, but hello, Chris. Hello, other Chris. We got Matt's. We got Chris's. This is the Matt's and Chris's show. So comic tropes like the Snake Eyes movie, I've said before I didn't dislike the Snake Eyes movie. There's a lot that I did like about the Snake Eyes movie. But anyway, there's this. Let's get Cobra Bat out of his plastic coffin here. First I shall remove the figure. Hello, Snake Eyes Declassified. Okay, thank you. I have not been able to check my my messages, and I'm going to be out of town for a few days. Okay, I'm trying not to make it too loud. I'm trying not to let the plastic make too much noise here. But I gotta get him out. Here we go. Here we go. Here is the figure himself. Look at that. There you have a 6-inch Cobra Bat. That is exactly what that is, isn't it? There's the 360. Yeah, Rise of the Machines. This machine just it's the rise of the machine. It's the lowering of the machine. Okay, so I wish I could if I had something that I could keep him in frame, I would. But I don't have anything this tall, and the box is not tall enough. It'd be like that. So you'll just have to trust me that this isn't vanishing as soon as it drops out of frame. But I want to take the accessories out. Taking the backpack first. Very interesting. The backpack, of course, has the slots for the extra pieces. It also has these tanks on the side. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. It has an alternate head that is damaged. I do like the damaged pieces. See, look here. It has a chest piece plain, and it has a chest piece damaged. And I think this is great because we often saw the Cobra Bats damaged. One of their features was that they could continue fighting even when they were severely damaged. Hello, Nyquist. Thanks for being here. Hello, Yo Joe. Thanks for being here. So that's one of their features, right? That they can take a licking and keep on kicking. So we have a bat that's bats. It's a bat that's bats. And when I say bats, I mean B.A.T.S. That's an acronym for busted all to shit. Bats, busted all to shit. Bats that are bats. So we have a bat's bat. Let me see. Before I pop on any of the damaged pieces. Let me get the regular accessories on. This is hard to do like and keep it in frame. I'm gonna do my best. But there's that. It's got, see, it doesn't have a lenticular sticker like the original. It has a sculpted chest with the internal workings, and I think that's cool. But it also makes sense that you would not, you know, just keep the internal workings of your robot exposed, and so you got an armor plate here. So now his chest is all armored up. A Cobra emblem on that maybe would be nice. That would be a nice touch. But yeah. So now his chest is armored. He's already got his. Ooh, those joints are tight. He's already got his hand on, and I believe. Let's see. Yeah. You should be able to pull off the hand. Yeah, the hand comes off, and then you can attach. Like for instance this, which is the flamethrower. So yeah, he can attach his other weapons like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the hand on because I want to. So I'm reattaching his hand. That's a feature that the original 1980. Hey, hello Peg Warmers. Thanks for being here. Hello Joe Fan. I'm always happy to see Peg Warmers here, and I'm always happy to catch the Peg Warmers live stream as well. Make sure you subscribe to Peg Warmers, and subscribe to every, like, there are a bunch of guys with YouTube channels in here. So Comic Tropes and Sparkster and Cobra Island and everybody else. Yeah, support your G.I. Joe fan creator community. Support your guys. That's how we keep getting cool stuff. So, like with the vintage, you can, I guess, plug the extra bits, yeah, into the backpack. So there's storage. Let's see, that's interesting. So, like, 2 of these items store in the back of the backpack. Do the BAT weapons fit both arms? That's a good question. Let me see. Yeah, actually. So that is a feature that the vintage figure did not have, is that you can pop off either arm or either hand. Yeah, you can pop off either hand and attach one of the attachments. Yeah, I'm going to pop the hands back on. Yeah, the hands are not bad. They actually come off and pop back on pretty easily. That is a problem I've had with some of the other 6-inch figure hands, is that, like, I feel very nervous taking them off and putting them back on. So let's get him fully racked up here. I'm putting his flamethrower there. He has the claw. Oh, and that's interesting. Hold on. The claw, as with the vintage figure, is a single piece. It's not articulated. That's very interesting. I would have thought they would have tried to articulate this at the 6-inch scale, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not complaining. It's fine. It's fine. It's still a menacing claw. I'm just surprised. It's something I thought they would do. I mean, they gave him a chest panel, but they didn't articulate the claw. All right, so the other one, okay, other one pops on there, and then pistol goes in the holster. Holster is on the left side, but of course the BAT, being a robot, would be ambidextrous. It's an ambidextrous robot, and I'm sure there are people out there like shouting and offended that I called him ambidextrous, because what does his religion have to do with anything? Who cares if he's ambidextrous? But he would be ambidextrous, so he could fire a pistol with a single hand. Claw would have been too fragile if they had articulated that size, possibly. And that that's something that they may have chosen in the engineering phase. Can the hand or claw hold the extra robot head? Um, uh, well, like sort of. Um, like you might be able to get that in the hand, but I think that would be difficult. I'm not sure that would work. Um, do Hamlet. Anyway, so yeah, so there's him, with his basic equipment, and let's see. I'm diving into my bag of bats. I have bats in varying conditions here. See, like this one is missing. Nyquist stole his idea. This one is missing the lenticular sticker. This one has the sticker and the flamethrower. Doesn't have anything else, and the paint's all messed up. He's really loose too. Let's see. This one also missing the sticker. Let's see. This one. This one's not bad. Let's see. Well, I mean, it might be complete. I got. Oh, thank you, Chris Tingy. Ambidextrous. Is that what? Is that like a dyslexic, agnostic, insomniac? I know where you're going with that. Yeah, basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. This one's in pretty good shape. I think only one of them is complete. Let's see. Which one's best? This one is the one that's in the best condition here. It's a Bat Extravaganza. I'm Batman. Let's see. Let's assemble this one and put it all together. There's the backpack. Let's see. The backpack, and I think all I need is the. Wait, now there's the flamethrower. Where's the other bit? He's got the laser attachment. Where's my laser attachment? Oh, there it is. Found one. Okay, so let's put a complete vintage bat up against the classified bat. Of course, putting them up against each other, that's not fair. I mean, this guy's almost twice as tall as the other guy. That's not a fair fight. But I mean, let's compare them side by side. So there's the vintage, and they were very faithful. They were very faithful. It looks a bit more like it if I take off the chest piece. There you go. That's pretty faithful to the vintage design. That's pretty darn close. And yeah, like backpack 2. But that's not all. Look at this. Let me actually take the backpacks off. Like the classified bat even has like the technical like recess here on the bat, or I'm sorry, on the back, just like the vintage bat. That's very faithful. That's impressive. That's impressive. I've said before that I'll always be a vintage guy. Like if I could choose, like if you put these on a table and said choose one, the vintage will always win. But this is still interesting. This is still fascinating to me. Look at the boots. Look at the boots. They essentially just took the details from the vintage bat and copied them almost one for one. Over there, look, it's got the silver bits at the top boots. It's got the little cover over the foot of the boot, which is painted silver on this one. It's just yellow on that one. But yeah, that's like it's got this little doodad here on the same side as the vintage. It's got the holster. That's incredibly faithful. I have to say, like, if if you're a fan of the bats, this could be one to army build. Like I said, I've got a small army. I'm not typically an army builder of classified series, which can be rather expensive. But if you're into army building, a shelf full of these guys, that would be pretty impressive. A shelf full of these guys, that would be more impressive. But still, this a row of these guys on a shelf, that would be pretty cool. Let's see. He has a pistol. The pistols are all. I mean, the pistol comes out. The pistols are always a little bit difficult to put in the hands, but let me see if I can pop it in here. What they did not do the thing that I misremembered as a kid. Remember, I mentioned, like, as a kid, I misremembered the bat coming with a submachine gun that the vintage figure did not come with at all. But for some reason, thinking back to my childhood, I thought I remembered the Cobra bat including a submachine gun. Well, they didn't give him a submachine gun, but they gave him lots of stuff here. So one nice thing is that since this is a robot, you really don't have to hide the joints. The joints are part of the robotics. So yeah, like, you're not trying to hide joints for this guy. You want him to look like a robot. So, like, having hinges at the elbows and stuff, totally fine. Yeah, that's interesting. I do like it. And despite in general not preferring science fiction GI Joe, this I have to say, this is, hold on, this is a really good figure design. This is a really good figure design. Designed by Ron Rudat, who is an excellent character designer. It's just nice. Like, even if you wouldn't prefer this guy in G.I. Joe, you could use him for something else. This is just too nice a figure. The colors, that black, which makes the yellow and silver pop. Nice. And since this copies that over almost one for one, therefore this is a really nice design. I'm glad they kept the classic bat head shape. In the artwork, like, the visor has kind of a different shape to it. But I'm glad they kept the classic. It is basically the same head. That is really, really close. So yeah, I am one who does kind of like, it's Bat and Bat Junior. It's Batman and Bat Boy. It's Batman and Bat Boy. I am one, I think, that prefers when the classified series does a little bit of a reimagining of the vintage design, but I know a lot of fans have been really wanting the vintage designs upscaled to the 6-inch scale. I know a lot of people have been asking for that, but, well, that's what they're doing. They are doing that more now than they used to. So if that's what you wanted, that is what you're getting, because this is a 6-inch Cobra bat. This is this guy, just bigger. And with more articulation, right? He's got the and it's got the yada, and he's got the yada and the yada, and the ding and the dang and the doong. He's got all the doodads and thingamajigs. There you go. He's got all the stuff. So yeah, I feel better. I really wanted to open this guy. I was very eager to do that. I just got inspired before I started the show. I was inspired. I wanted to do it now. Tonight is the night to open this guy up and look at this guy. So we open this guy up and we look at this guy. Chris says, I would like to see reimagined 3 3/4 inch O-ring price for kids, not collectors. I also would. That would be great. It doesn't seem to be going that direction. Everything right now is still aimed at collectors, it seems. But I would love to have a kid-priced series. Some of the smaller Snake Eyes movie figures were more in the kid price range, but I don't know that they moved very well. I think mainly because the movie didn't do very well, but that's they didn't have any control over that. At least the toy side didn't have any control over that. Oil is expensive these days. Shipping is expensive, hard to make affordable plastic toys. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact that I will be living as I am on the road for the next few days. Sucking up petroleum, putting greenhouse and carcinogenous gases into the air. That was a great plan, huh? Yeah, I know that kids, especially kids who are of the age to be interested in G.I. Joe, they don't play with plastic toys like they did when we were kids. But that doesn't mean there can't be something for them, right? There could be something, and I hope they are able to capture some of that audience. I really do. So yeah. So now I have the Equalizer and the Cobra Bat and the other Cobra Bat. And so I can admire all of these. Hello, Bubble Wrap Memories. How do you do? I don't think I saw you come in. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So now all you guys can see is my face. Sorry, but from my perspective, I get to admire all of this stuff. I've got a whole bunch of bats. It's okay. He didn't break. I've got a whole bunch of bats. He's fine. I've got the Equalizer. I've got a 6-inch bat. I've got all this stuff that I can look at and play with. This is a great night for me. And you poor saps just have to look at my face. Wow. I think I came out at the better end of that deal because I got this stuff. So yeah, let's put this guy over here. I guess there is one thing we haven't done with our 6-inch bat, and that is put on the damaged bits. I'm always nervous popping off these heads, but the head came off remarkably easy. Let's put on the damaged head. I am really not wanting to break that neck post. There, okay. Damaged head on. And where is it? There's the damaged chest panel. All right, so this will complete our look at the Cobra Bat. We have now put on the damaged pieces. The Bat's bat. This bat is Bats. There you go. And this particular damage we've seen in the comic book with the face shield broken and you can see the electronic eye behind it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Yeah, it seems to be doing pretty good. Thank you, Ivan. If nominated for president, I will accept. I will, of course, rule this country with an iron fist. So if that's what you're looking for, get me on the ticket. So there's our guy. So, okay. that's basically everything I had planned. Then we got what, like 20 minutes left to go? I got to think of something to talk about for the next 20 minutes. Hello, Dale. Hello, thanks for being here. Hello. If if I leave this in front of me, I'm just gonna play with it the whole time. Yeah, because it's here, and then I've got the tank. This is why I don't do this very often. HCC set head on a snake eyes body. Okay, good. Thank you for bringing that up. There was a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, that Hasbro was going to do a personalized action figure head, where you get a head for an action figure that actually looks like you, and you could put it on an action figure body. And I think Snake Eyes was the G.I. Joe classified body that they were going to include with that. I don't know if they will really do that. That's an interesting idea. I think that would be very difficult to make it cost effective. It seems like a very it seems like a very expensive product to produce, doing a single head for one customer, and doing it in that customer's likeness. That I think would be difficult. But if it were true, I would absolutely do that. I would get an action figure of my head. Yes, I would have to get it on the Snake Eyes body, but I would pop it off of the Snake Eyes body, and I would put it onto this body. So I would have the me Cobra Commander. So that's what I would do. It was going to be more expensive than a typical figure, as you would expect. And I guess if they charged enough, they could do whatever they want, right? If it's expensive, just charge a lot for it, and as long as you have enough people willing to pay for it, then you can do it. But yes, Raw Vegas, and a Raw Vegas action figure, absolutely. Hello, Chris Mayer, nice to see you. Rob, though, if you just wait long enough, I'm sure they'll just do an action figure of you anyway. That's just a matter of time before you get your own action figure. What's my next video topic? I am not sure is the answer to that, because I have been hip deep, as we say, doing color convergence stuff, and I still have more to do. So I have really got to wrap some of that up before I jump to the next project, because the Cobra convergence stuff has a deadline, and people are counting on me. So I've got to take care of that. I think I know what the next video topic is going to be after that, but I don't want to spoil it. Let's see. We've been picking up any vehicles or figures in particular at Joe Fest. I'll just have to see what's there, and I'm not bringing extra money for the dealer floor. I will be selling my sketches at the table. I will have a table. I will be in Artist Alley, and if I make anything on the artwork, that is what I will use for the dealer floor. Last Hooded CC was in 2013. That sounds about right. It would have been, I guess, in the 25th or 30th anniversary line. That sounds about right. No, it wouldn't have been that. No, yeah, I'd have to look it up. But it's 2013 sounds about right for the last hooded version of Cobra Commander, but I'd have to look it up to be sure. Getting another Cobra Rat, that'll, I did get the Cobra Rat at JoeCon. I think I got it at the last JoeCon in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And yeah, I got it boxed. It was mint sealed in box, and I opened it, and I put that sucker together. Um, yes, Chris, you are definitely getting a classified USS flag. In fact, watch your mailbox. Watch your mailbox. I think you individually will be getting a classified USS flag. That is bound to happen. Watch your mailbox. Um, Thanks, Chris. Thanks. I did have some fun with the Cobra Rat. Yeah. If I had the Cobra Rat with me, I could put a bat in a rat. I could put a bat in a rat if I had the Cobra Rat. But I don't have the Cobra Rat. I only have the Cobra Bat, so I can't put a bat in a rat. Um, yes. The Chattanooga, Tennessee. That was the final official JoeCon. Uh, Joe Fest took over after that, and that is in Georgia. But the last official GI Joe convention was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, the golf cart. Yeah, yes. I made a I made a crack about the Triple T being a golf cart. Um, I've always I wonder if Hasbro would ever consider licensing an official GI Joe convention again. They don't seem to be moving that direction. I don't think so. But we used to have JoeCon every year, and it was a traveling convention, so it would be in a different city each year. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that a lot. I went to the last five of them, and then I went to Joe Fest. But then the pandemic hit, and then I didn't travel. But now I can travel. I feel it is safe to travel again finally. Um, Might include GI Joe and Hasbro Con, but probably not a dedicated Joe Con from Hasbro. That's what I'm thinking. And the thing about HasCon, as they called it, I don't know if or when they're ever going to do another HasCon. But the thing about HasCon for me is that I'm not into it. I am a fan of this property. That's my thing. Um, I think Hasbro learned how much work it is to run a con. They still have not done a second HasCon. Yeah, a convention is something that if they wanted to do it, I think they need to license that. They need to license it to somebody who does that kind of thing and let them do it. Trying to do that in-house, I think that's a rough one. Not a Cobra Con. A Cobra Con would be cool. See, that's what you guys can do. Hasbro, if you're listening, and let's be truthful, they're not listening. But if they were listening, hey, Hasbro, Cobra Con. Hey, I'll give you one more. Cobra Con in July. Think about it. Think about it. Cobra Con in July. Yeah, I'll give you that one for free. Well, okay, not for free. Then send me $1,000. I'll give you that one for $1,000. Then you can have it. Cobra Con in July. That's my contribution. Hasbro, if you're listening, Cobra Con in July. Yes. I think it has to happen now. It absolutely has to happen. HCC788 must be the largest active GI Joe channel across any social media. Probably so. I kind of wish I was more active. Cobra Con from He-Man. Yeah, see? Hey, that's synergy. Don't work against Mattel. Work with Mattel and do a Cobra Con for Cobra and Cobra Con. It just works. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of personal stuff, which has made it difficult, extremely difficult for me to, fund it with a Cobra-thon. A Cobra-thon for Cobra Con, for Cobra and Cobra Con. So it's been difficult for me to keep up with my social medias. I'm working on that. I'm working on it. I'm swear I'm trying, but I'm not doing great. Yeah, so you get Cobra Kai at Cobra Con. You get Cobra-thon for Cobra Con and Cobra with Cobra Kai. I feel like the synergy is just there. You know, it just makes sense. A Cobra thong. You know, I think what would make a Cobra thong successful would be the Baroness in a Cobra thong. So then you'd have your Cobra thong and your Cobra thong for Cobra Con with and Cobra Con. Um, you know, so this is going to happen next year, right? This is you're rolling with it. Like I can just see like at the Hasbro at the headquarters, one of the Hasbro brothers or sisters is like madly typing a memo. Cobra Con, Cobra Thon, July. I've got to remember this. I know that's what they're doing. I'm creating more work for you guys. But I'm doing some of the work for you guys. I'm coming up with the ideas. These are ideas that you cannot pass up. Cold. I mean, yeah, you got to have Cold Slither as a musical. But it doesn't rhyme though. Yeah. Wait. What about Kevin? Let's see. Does anybody know what happened with Kevin? Is he okay? Asked for just in case he was also going through some difficulties, but Form BX is missing. Yeah, I have not heard from Kevin. I did try to reach out to Kevin. I did not hear back. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's doing well. I really do. Kevin is one of my favorite people. He's a really, really great guy, really nice guy, really fun to work with, and I just think he's great. And I really hope he's doing well. But no, I have not heard from him. Not a word, not a word. So, yeah, I hope all is well with Form BX 257. When speaking of Cobra Convergence, when we first talked about doing it, uh, Timmer and Kevin, Form BX 257, those are the two people that I reached out to. They're the ones that I saw, doing this. They were, dedicated GI Joe channels. When at that time there were not a lot of dedicated GI Joe channels out there, but those guys were doing it. They were doing it regularly. They had been doing it for several years, and I was like, they're the guys. If we're gonna do something, they're the ones that need to be in it. So, yeah, I floated, the idea. I floated the idea out there to both of them, and they both said yes. They both said they would do it. Um, yes, thank you, Yo Joe. I see. What would I do without you guys? Today is Tuesday. There is always a new video from Half the Battle. Timmer, on Tuesdays, he is wrapping up his main character May event, looking at Destro. So, yeah, make sure you check out Half the Battle on the YouTubes. Check out Timmer. I knocked over my bat. Um, but yeah, check out Half the Battle, always on Tuesday, and his video today is wrapping up the month of Destro. And Destro is a pretty good character to do for a whole month. There's a lot about Destro to talk about. So, very good selection for main character May. So, I'm looking forward to years from now. Timmer will run out of real main characters to do for main character May, and it'll get down to like the payload. Main character May featuring Skidmark. Main character May featuring Windmill. So yeah, but it'll take a while. There's still some pretty main characters. Yeah, see, yeah, Timmer has done a video on the Super Trooper before, and it's pretty funny. You should watch that. That was a good one. I'm remembering one of the jokes from his Super Trooper video, and I thought it was funny. Um, Collaborations with other creators introduced me to a lot of great channels. Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate that. Since you mentioned it, yeah, Ice Cream Soldier. That's what you need. A whole month of Ice Cream Soldier videos. I haven't actually done a collaboration for a while. I've done a collaboration with anyone since I returned. Oh, thank you, Josiah. Josiah says, thanks for streaming. Hope to see everyone Friday on the What's on Joe Mind stream. What's on Joe Mind live on Friday. I unfortunately probably will not be able to be there because I will be on the road still on Friday. If I make it to the hotel in time, I will try to be there. But I don't know how the timing is going to work out. But regardless if I'm there or not, make sure you check out the What's on Joe Mind live stream. Yeah, I haven't done a collaboration since I picked back up doing videos again in December, or did I start in November? Last year, the last couple months of last year. Yes, I'll be doing some videos of my Route 66 trip on my other channel, on the Brian Tulsa channel. So if anybody wants to check that out, that's just a little side thing that I do, not a big deal. But yes, my journey will be on Route 66. Unfortunately, not all of Route 66, because I just don't have time to do all of it. But I will be going west. We will be going west. So yeah. Hello, William. William says hi, HCC, and I say hi, William, back. I am planning to get many kicks. I will be kicking all the way up and down the Route 66. So yeah, that's one of my bucket list things, though, is Comic Trope says, will you hit Meow Wolf? I will hit Meow Wolf. We do already have tickets. I actually already got tickets to Meow Wolf, so I will be doing that as part of the trip. One of my bucket list things, though, is to do a full Route 66 trip, starting in Chicago and going all the way to Santa Monica Pier. I can't do it this time. Lester says, coming to Disneyland. I would like to eventually. I won't make it on this trip. I can't make it that far. I just don't have the time that I would need to do it. But someday, that is something that I will do. Ivan says, Chi-Town represent. Yeah, I like Chicago. I've been to Chicago more than once. Chicago's pretty cool. But I feel that, I mean, obviously you can go either way, right? You can start in Los Angeles and you can go to Chicago. But I feel like Chicago is the real start point, and then California is the end point. That's just how I view it. So, to do a full Route 66 tour, I feel starting in Chicago is the right place. Hey, it's G.I. Joeberg. Hello, G.I. Joeberg. Speaking of YouTube channels, says, hey, Brian, just wanted to let you know I've been in attendance. All right, always good Wednesday when I can catch the live stream. Awesome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Joeberg. Now that you mentioned that, it's time to end. Now that Joeberg's here, it's time to end the live stream. I'm just kidding. It's not because you were here, but it is actually time to wrap up the live stream. I actually have to finish packing for the trip. I'm leaving very early tomorrow, so I can't stay late. And if I'm guessing the time correctly, it should be close to 8 o'clock. So I will wrap this up here in just a moment. I mentioned it was a privilege to work with Kevin from BX257, with Timmer. It's also been a pleasure to work with G.I. Joeberg and Comic Tropes and all these other guys. Like, I don't think I've ever had a bad collaboration. Everybody that I've worked with has been great. Um, they all, they have their own channels. They create their own content. Uh, the, they do a lot for their own audience. So, of course, they will bring creativity, they will bring energy, and everybody that I've worked with has done that. So, hello, Gaz. Thanks for being here. I don't think I saw you there. But yeah, I can't say that I know why I haven't done a collaboration since I restarted doing videos. I don't know. I should do one. I'll work on that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've got to do some packing. I'm going to be on the road starting tomorrow. I'll keep you all posted. I'll still be working on Cobra Convergence stuff, at night when I'm stopped. But I'll also be back for next week's live stream. I won't miss that. So I'll see you all later. I'll say good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. See you later.